Hello.
Welcome to Resident Evil 3. I don't feel so good, Nemesis model. It's good. Alright, alrighty.
Thank you for the very convenient recap episode.
Yes. Jill's infiltrated Nest 2, an umbrella facility located beneath Raccoon City in hopes of preventing the destruction of Raccoon City. There she hopes to find a bargaining chip to the government, a T-virus vaccine. However, this already difficult task has been compounded by the reappearance of the seemingly immortal creature pursuing her. It will stop at nothing in its attempts for her life. I think
Yeah.
that's how that read.
What have we killed it like 3 times now?
Yeah, the first achievement, if you down it with like a explosive barrel or something in the chase phases, it's Nemesis down, and you kill it on the top of the tower. It's Nemesis down, and then when you kill it in the clock tower plaza, it's like Nemesis down. Like, please. How many secret labs does Umbrella have? There's 2. There's Nest 1, which is the one that they visit in Resident Evil 2, and then there's Nest 2, which is this one.
Really though,
And then
Umbrella
there's
is like 90% secret labs anyway.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There we are. They do have other locations, as we will soon learn. They actually have a European division, which is.
Oop.
Oh, hi there. Well, he just went down. Very important.
Did he drop?
Yeah, memo right there. Isaac Graves' diary. The pay was generous, the benefits were good. Most importantly, they promised me I'd be contributing to state-of-the-art medical tech research. For a university teacher stuck working in nowhere America, it was a golden opportunity, like winning the lottery, so I went for it. I made the pitch to my family and agreed to move here to Raccoon City. Well, hindsight is 2020 because this lab is a den of monsters who conduct cruel and barbaric experiments for the sole purpose of taking human life in the most sickening way possible. It's messed up. The world needs to know, but every time I work up enough courage to blow the whistle, I think of Penny and Casey and immediately chicken out. Umbrella owns this town. There was this guy they caught trying to smuggle out company secrets. They essentially fed him to one of the betas. Fed him! I saw the whole thing! I got my wife and daughter into this. I just need to do my job. Do as I'm told. For their sake. But let this be a testament that I do have a conscience, and that I've learned my lesson.
Oh,
Yeah, learned your
man.
lesson that you got gaslit by Umbrella.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah.
European division is headquartered in Transylvania.
That's the plot of Resident Evil 8.
I'm
partly
right!
joking.
Vampires and all that.
I am actually like 70% joking. I will not elaborate further.
It's like vampires and stuff in that one, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Which is why the Transylvania thing is especially funny. I believe it is actually located around that area, like of I think. I used to know my geography way better, but I can't say Eastern Europe because that's or actually yeah, no, Eastern Europe would be correct. Magnum ammo, yes. For whatever reason, my brain was like Eastern Europe, Russia, and it's like technically yes,
Yeah.
but also Russia is like most of Asia.
Mm-hmm.
And what part of that isn't Asia, or what part of Asia isn't Russia is China.
Yeah, kind of. I'd like it
They're
to stay
giant.
that way, if not get even bigger. Oh god, the same puzzle?
I assure you this is an easier puzzle.
To most efficiently synthesize a vaccine, antigen and adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects of such responses, leading to increased antibody production. By combining samples of these 2 ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a larger batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen and adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potential way to eliminate existing infections. Ooh. Don't
It's a
usually get that in
super
vaccines,
vaccine.
except in sci-fi.
Like when Samus got a vaccine for a
For a
parasite,
parasite.
I should mention, but also after being infected by the parasite, he used the vaccine, and it just bothered me way more than it should have. You now have an override key,
I do not have an
and your
override key.
inventory's full. Combine some handgun ammo stacks, and then fire off a couple rounds, I guess.
Oh, right, yeah, I can do that.
Or you can just discard the 4 bullets, but shooting is more fun. Ah, because that guy doesn't become a zombie at any point. You can't even see the impact points on his. There's a little, I think, to your off here, to your right. Just a nice view of the test tubes that look remarkably similar to the test tubes that held the tyrant at the end of the first
They
game.
sure do. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, and in the
Not
corner,
like that
I
I'm
think,
gonna have to walk through that hallway at some point.
you get a. Do you want to bet that
I'm not
that
betting anything
someone's gonna
against you.
break out
You've
of the
played
test
this
tube?
game 50 times.
I'm not betting against you or anything. I'm an impartial, just suggesting things. Maybe it will happen. Maybe it won't. Planting seeds of paranoia, and confusion and delay. The delay part was not initially part of it, but it was. But once I said confusion, I was like, well, now I have to.
Yeah, you have to.
It's the voice. You will be back in that room, so I always remember forgetting items in there. But now, you have a flash drive. And you can store some things if you need to.
Yeah, if I pick up even a single item, I'm gonna have to.
I would deposit some of your well, you don't have the Magnum on you, so Magnum ammo can go. I would hold on to the grenade launcher, maybe. Either the grenade launcher or the Magnum. Definitely no need to carry both.
Yeah. And I do not have enough Magnum ammo to justify carrying that around yet.
Oh yeah. I would definitely conserve your any high grade gunpowder you find.
Yeah, the shotgun's gonna be good for a foreseeable future.
Oh yeah. Shotgun is just one of the best weapons in all of Resident Evil.
Ah, there we go.
Second to the Magnum, of course. Hi there. It's the Doug Walker zombie. And he fell through the door. Oh, I love how fast the reload time is on the shotgun now. Also, say hello to the worst.
Oh, again.
Yeah, so the Magnum is good to use against these, but honestly...
Oh god, there's more!
Honestly, these things are annoying to take care of regardless, because I always feel like I'm wasting Magnum rounds when I... Oh yeah, no, so you see the steam coming off of them? That's them regenerating. Remember, these guys only...
I know that! I thought I would only have to finish them off after
You'd think that the fire would do more, but it is remarkably... Yeah. It's the worst. I believe this is the most of them that you have to deal with at once. The 3 of these. Because there's the one on the steps. And then the 2 on the ground floor. Wow, you are almost out of handgun ammo already. Running is always a viable option in Resident Evil. So if you want to leave these guys be, or just fucking, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that finally
I was wondering how many hits it would have taken to take him out, because it feels like I don't know, they're always ridiculously bulky. except for when you hit him with a magnum shot, because then it just takes him out in 2 hits,
There we
or
go.
even 1, I think.
That fixes that.
I believe this is the only item box in Nest 2, so it gets a little bit annoying, but
So I'm going to be
generally you're
going in
not.
that room a lot.
I mean, it would also be mitigated if you hadn't missed out on one of the item pouches, but you'll survive.
Fair enough.
It's not that bad. It's the same arm that you got from the freezer room.
Except this one, containment is actually maintained.
Mm-hmm.
An antigen sample.
Hey, Ham.
I'll definitely need this for vaccine.
Oh my god, there are legs.
Hi there.
Weapon reauthorization request.
Dear Dr. Emerson, I would like to formally request that the weaponry normally reserved for the bioweapon synthesis team be made available for any employees interfacing with the admission and dismissal of test subjects. These test subjects do not present the same levels of danger as our bioweapon products, but I believe that this weapon reauthorization is advisable as outlined below. Recently, some test subjects have developed a new mutation granting them very high regrowth abilities. Our team refers to these specimens as pale heads. They have been appearing with regularity, but the specific cause has not yet been determined. The astonishing rate at which these pale heads regenerate makes it difficult to deliver a lethal blow with standard weaponry. If any sort of system failure were to occur within our facility, we would be woefully underprepared to defend ourselves. For this reason, I would like to request
that happened.
I would like to request that high-powered weaponry capable of subduing the paled heads be issued to all of our employees working in shipping and processing. This will ensure that in the event of an emergency, we will be able to quickly eliminate the threat and evacuate safely. Thank you very much for your consideration. Shipping and Processing Manager, Gabrielle Reed.
AKA, God, these things are scary. Please give me guns. But yeah, so I believe Paleheads originally debuted in Resi 3, and then they were brought back in in the side mode for Resi 2 remake as sort of foreshadowing for the 3 remake. Which, speaking of foreshadowing for Resi 3 remake, in the demo version, the RPD demo, where you basically start out from when Leon or Claire arrives at the RPD, and you get up to the point.
Oh, really?
There's a fit. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about these two. Oh, God. But yeah, in the RPD demo for Resi 2, which is basically until you go and meet up with Leon and Claire by the helicopter, in that demo, there was a free update for it, where if you were outside of the RPD and you went off to the right to like try and go through like the fence or like the garden area, you know what I'm talking about? Like basically off the beaten path, you would hear a certain friend of ours whose name is featured in the original title of this game. Stars. But it was such a cool little nod that they threw in. This man.
Come on.
Scientist's dying message. It's happened. Our worst case scenario. The T-virus has somehow leaked. Under orders from Dr. Bard, I'm to manufacture mass quantities of the vaccine. I've prepared a culture of the T-virus antigen. Now I just need to combine it with the adjuvant. Oh, I hate that word.
It's a word I've never heard before. I don't blame you for...
Yeah. Adjuvant to enhance its effects, and I should be able to produce enough vaccine to save all the surviving citizens. The adjuvant samples are stored in the incubation lab. Test subjects are already wandering the halls, but I'd better find a way to get some samples while this culture is maturing. If I don't make it back, please complete the synthesis process. Try to find a way to stop this outbreak. It's the least we can do after setting these horrifying events in motion. Yeah, so most of these guys
Mhm.
have some kind of a conscience.
Yeah.
Just not the suits that are ordering the whole process.
That's how it tends to go in evil companies. Which is
Oh,
most of them.
yeah. Mm-hmm. More ammo. Adjuvant. Adjective. Of therapy. Applied after initial treatment for cancer, especially to suppress secondary tumor formation.
Oh,
Or
how
noun.
appropriate.
Yeah, or noun. A substance which enhances the body's immune response to an antigen. Basically
Even more
making sure
appropriate.
that basically making sure that that the virus, the antivirus thing is working.
Aha. Heals.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop.
Boop. This theme is so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple, but it's very, I don't know.
Nice
I like it.
piano.
Oh, looky here.
Yep.
Let's take a nice look at these things in the test tubes.
Oh god.
Oh, look. It's
Oh
Mr.
god.
X
Oh god.
and a hunter
Oh
and Mr. X
god.
and Mr. X
These are
and
typhus.
Mr. X
Jesus.
and a
Is
kidney.
this where they're made?
Flame rounds. Oh, and you can also combine the red and green herb that you have.
Oh. Cool.
Also, you can see Jill's breath, which implies that this place is like the temperature of a cooler or a refrigerator, which
Mhm.
just makes me think that you gotta pop Mr. X in the fridge. God, look at these things. Each one of them is like it's just straight up like horribly mutated Mr. X. Like you can even see the resemblance in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are more, you know,
Ooh, look at that one's neck.
yeah, bad times. This one's got like a tumor in his head, but other than that, it's mostly the
Nice
same.
cinched waist.
Yeah, hourglass figure. Oh man, this one looks like his head is splitting in two.
Uh-huh.
Like it looks like
Real time fuck sort of thing.
mm-hmm. I was thinking of Split Face from The Thing. I don't know if you like the visuals of The Thing are very
I
very
tried
distinct.
watching the thing once, but the version I downloaded had the the dialogue track scrubbed out somehow. Extremely
How
cleanly.
did you manage? How do you manage to find weird downloads of things? And also,
I
do
don't
you
know.
still have it? Because that imagine doing a live dubbing of The Thing.
Oh my god, I didn't think of that. I hope I didn't delete
Real
it.
time fan dub of The Thing. Just that prospect is making my mouth water. Hi. Oh, and another palehead. In case you thought things couldn't get any worse.
Oh, you again.
I thought for a split second it was a palehead with a parasite, but the game wouldn't be that mean, would it? Would it?
More explosive. Love how they give you the entire giant ass suitcase for that one little explosive. It's like
At least
it's like
put,
how they
a
deliver
bit-
the pre-made sandwiches to the grocery store where I work. You get giant cardboard box with one or two sandwiches inside.
What an oddly specific comparison. But an apt
Look,
one.
it's where I work. So
It's understandable, and I've absolutely received seen shipments like that before. Well, I would probably heal. Oh yeah, that's a heartbeat.
oh hey,
All right, so this document on the desk is my favorite document in the game.
Expression of concern.
of concern. Senior fellow Dr. Frankel, please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at Umbrella Europe for completing Nemesis, a truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioweapons research. Introducing a parasitic organism into a tyrant's brain to gain external control of it? How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? However, from a medical perspective, I must emphatically state my disapproval of this shift away from established Umbrella policy. By turning to the use of parasites, you are setting a dangerous precedent. Viruses can be kept in check. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth, with abundant funding and a bounty of samples, of course. Can you say the same for parasites, however? Doctors have tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T virus, and to think they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps, in your country, consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes, but here in America, they know better. Then again, I recall you have a degree in economics, so no doubt you've already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I shall be exploring medical solutions to this hubristic problem you've foisted on us. Sincerely, Nathaniel Bard, PhD.
God.
Basically saying, hey, you're like turning tyrants into wild, like even more wild animals than they were. Like, there's a reason that Mr. X has that little thing coming out of the side of his head, like the transmitter, basically saying like, hey, do this, do that. Without it, he's basically just a robot that doesn't move. Like, he's deactivated. Nemesis thinks for himself, and he's just so cool. It's literally, if you took the power limiters off of a fucking tyrant and just set it wild. Liquid-filled test tube.
An adjuvant sample. These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
Thank you for the definition.
My mad science is better than your mad science.
Yeah, I can control my mad science. Yours is just insane science.
Oh boy, now we're going back through the hallway.
Also, it's worth mentioning that that was Dr. Nathaniel Bard, the same dude that we were... Yeah.
The guy we found dead in his office upstairs after being a dick to us over the radio.
Mm-hmm. So you can sit around with your dick in your hand, or you can send someone to come help me. Wouldn't
Genuine.
it be fucked up if they just made Jill fight the final boss of Resident Evil 1 in the middle of the Nest facility?
It would be pretty cool though. Oh, I'm
Like,
totally
just
fine.
imagine, just imagine like if like they had basically someone with the same like physique as Mr. X. They could even use like the same AI.
Oh God, how many of these things? Okay, that's it. I'm not getting out of here.
Yep, no, you gotta kill him.
That's why they gave me so many explosives.
One's down.
Ow. I'm spamming the inventory button.
Oh, I've been there. I knew exactly what you were doing in that moment. Yeah.
One round. Hiyoi.
Sweating bullets.
Why are you? I'm the one playing the game.
I'm just watching you with this is it's enthralling. Like, I know how I would deal with it, but that's because I know everything that it's gonna happen. And so watching you try and cope is just fascinating, and it's endlessly entertaining.
Well, I'd make a sarcastic comment, but then again, that's literally the entire point of streaming a video game, so...
Mm-hmm.
I guess I brought it to myself.
It reminds me of, there was a clip of Pikami I saw the other day. Pikami the VTuber, and for those that may not know, I know you know, but like she was playing Friday Night Funkin', and she was doing week 7, and every time you die in week 7, Tank Man makes smart ass remarks, and one of them is, I hope you're not some streamer just screaming their ass off in frustration. And she just lost it. She thought it was the funniest thing. And she's
Yeah,
right.
that would definitely trigger the tea kettle.
Oh yeah, the tea kettle Pikami emote is the cutest goddamn thing. Also, yeah, the music definitely does swell and evolve.
Mm-hmm. In you go.
Either I've got this wrong or I'm missing a step.
In you go? Or not.
I think you're missing the stuff.
Ah.
Yeah, there you go. The vaccine base.
Gotcha.
Now,
I thought you had
remember
to
what
use the
color-
machine to do that.
Oh yeah, I did too. The first time.
Oh god.
Bum 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 bum. 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 Ba-da-dum bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum ba-da-dum bum. Boom bum. Congratulations. Like I said, leagues easier. And honestly, in some regards, it's a little disappointing because one of the best parts of the original Resident Evil 3 is the puzzles because they're like a perfect blend of difficulty. Like they're not too hard
This
and
isn't
they're
a
not too
vaccine,
easy.
this is a glow stick.
Oh yeah, no. Carlos totally just injected you with a glow stick earlier.
Hi.
No Nemesis, no Yamate. Bad joke is bad.
Oh, that's some good impactful animation. I can totally believe
Oh
that.
yeah, that every time I've seen that cutscene, it looks stupid. Also, where did she get that case for the vaccine? No one knows.
Alright, time to
This
get
is
out
an area
of,
that you. This is an area that you couldn't get to before. Yeah.
ass. They knew exactly what they were doing when they positioned this camera.
Were you holding the right stick down there? Because
No.
I've never seen the. Okay, I might be mistaking it for something else then. Because that's the worst that it's been. Just wait until I get to Resi 6. Hold!
Oh. Yeah, that's a good quick time.
Yeah, isn't it? In some regard, it makes me wish that they maintained the Resi 5 method of cutscenes, where like it would happen in a cutscene rather than like as a smoother transition. But on the other hand,
when remember when it happened and we would
Yeah, when it has
immediately
you
start
off guard and
scrambling
you
for
die.
controllers.
I hope you're prepared for Resident Evil 4.
Oh.
Because I gave Resi 5 a little bit of flack for it, but Resi 4 easily the worst offender. Like holy shit, there are so many QTEs in Resi 4. Like holy, I was not prepared for how many QTEs there are in mash A quickly to run from a boulder. That literally happens in Resi 4. That literally happens.
Oh boy, looking forward to that.
Also, I think there's a handful more items here. Disposal center.
This facility is to be
Facilities
used for the
ahead.
dissolution and disposal of test subjects used in Nest 2 experiments. The potent solvents used will ensure that any biological matter within the vat, living or dead, is completely dissolved and ready for disposal. Please follow all safety protocols when using the disposal center. Always confirm that no employees are in the chamber before beginning the dissolution process. Yeah.
That'd be fucked up if they were able to, if they could just do that on command.
Yeah.
Just make someone disappear.
Always use the regulated amount of solvent, regardless of the volume or mass being disposed of. If a test subject reacts violently, do not halt the disposal process. Leave the chamber filled for at least 12 hours, then check for complete dissolution before draining. Oh, shit.
The way that's phrased just makes me think of the image of the dude holding someone else's head under the water in the tub, and it's just like apply pressure or whatever, or just like hold firm or something like that. Just very matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
I would reload the Magnum to clear up an inventory spot. Because I believe the max capacity is 8. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So, mine rounds, explosive rounds, and flame rounds. And you got 2 things of healing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're set. And you'll still have an extra slot. Or you could even, if you want, you could put the explosive rounds back and grab a hand grenade, maybe. I mean, they're basically the same amount of force, I think. I don't remember the exact.
Yeah, I
math
don't
of
really
it,
need the
but-
hand grenade if I've got the grenade launcher.
True enough. And save again.
Okay, I couldn't remember if I'd saved there once already.
What in God's name is this place?
This is the disposal facility. You go down there, and it's got this huge amount of gravitas and presentation, and then you reach the bottom, and it's literally just a sink and a little switch, like light switch to flip on the garbage disposal, and you just pour in whatever you need to into the tiny regular sized sink. Man, there was a comedy sketch bit called Mr. Obvious that I had when I was a kid, where they thought that there was like a
Hey,
badger
buddy.
living under their sink that was just screaming like that. God, he's so much grosser with the tentacle arm. And more adaptable.
Ooh, don't want to lose that.
No,
Ah.
Well, I don't.
asshole.
The city needs that vaccine.
More than I do.
Yes!
I don't think wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll record it all and sell the combat done. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
God, every cutscene or any movie where there's a hero hanging by their like fingertips and someone steps on their fingers, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just the worst feeling for me. Because I know, like, it's awful. Do you remember?
Oh,
Yeah,
I almost forgot about the dodge.
Yeah, it's very important for these fights. It has saved my ass numerous times. God, look at the fucking bone fin jutting out from his shoulder or his forearm. God, the point blank mine round is equal parts really cool and really funny. Also, the fucking arm pulsating when he's preparing to stretch it out. Ugh. Woo! Yeah! Yeah!
Jill, is that you?
Close!
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Now, are you prepared for the stupidest shit?
Could
Well,
be.
not the stupidest shit, but some of the dumbest nonsense. Woo! I've never actually gotten that to work.
Really?
There's a different thing that you have to do. It'll become obvious in a second, but at this point in the game, I usually don't have mine rounds, so I've never gotten that to work.
Ah.
Because I've never like timed it out with regular launching. But yeah, there's definitely items lying around the ring that you can get
Oh,
if you
hi,
need them.
friends.
Also, yeah, you got company, he says.
Ah.
Damn.
He's hiding behind tank 1.
Now it's time to hit the big red buttons.
Number 1.
Ah.
Oh, you were just a second too
Aw.
late. I would definitely heal. You are bleeding.
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't get the zombie behind him.
I thought it did too, honestly. He can knock them aside, but for some reason, yeah, she's toppled over now. Also, do not make the same mistake that I do sometimes when I'm shooting at the red buttons. Don't have your magnum out still, because goddamn, that is the most frustrating shit. I will be impressed if you somehow manage to take him out without ever actually using the tanks in the way that you're supposed to. I believe that you could do it, but it would be really fortunate. Woo! Oh,
Of
fuck.
course, the zombie that gets me.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Damn.
really?
F.
Oh, that was a pretty good first run, though.
It was. Nemesis is highly flammable.
I noticed. Okay, yeah, still got a good loadout.
I believe there's a couple of items that you haven't picked up by the time that you saved.
Oh, right, the ones in the arena itself.
Yeah. Well, also there are some behind you, I think.
Oh, yeah, but then it auto-saved.
Oh, it did. Okay, never mind then.
Getting Monster Hunter flashbacks now. Opening up with a screen that paralyzes you and rushing right into you.
Capcom has a really good history of boss fights, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Just like considering that Monster Hunter is basically nothing but.
Yep.
Thanks, Carlos. But yeah, so when you shoot the red switches, it makes them shock, and normally that would knock him down. So yeah, like. God, I'm so surprised that you thought of that before I did. Also, definitely keep an eye out for the zombies coming out, because they just kind of get dropped in the tubes.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Thank you!
You got... Yeah. Yeah, like, you still get hurt from the impact of Nemesis hitting you, but if the zombie doesn't bite you in time, then you don't take damage. God, I'm just... It's like a thing of beauty. Also, yeah, the zombies do explode here, too. I forgot if they did or not. Oh,
God!
no!
These things keep sneaking up on me.
They do. It's probably the weakest part of this boss fight, but other than that, it's pretty cool. Huh.
Fuck yeah. No.
What is that second emote? It looks like a mutated quillfish.
Alright. He's going back up.
God damn. So, the technically best way of using the flame rounds is to wait until the fire on Nemesis burns out a little bit, because the fire on him will burn consistently.
Oh shit!
Oh Jesus! Oh God! That would be way more visceral if it did the appropriate amount of damage.
Holy shit, that didn't do a lot.
No, it didn't. And that's why it looks really, really visceral and really, really painful, but then you just kind of shake it off. It's worse if that's the killing blow, because then he just straight up rips your head off as the final blow. It's gruesome, but really cool also. Everything that Nemesis does is like, oh God, oh Jesus, oh, he's so cool.
Oh, wasn't expecting that. Oh my God, I'm out of healing.
Yeah, sometimes the
now we've switched from Monster Hunter to Bloodborne.
Yeah, the swipes can be really mean sometimes. There should be, I think, at least one first aid spray somewhere in this arena. I don't know if you grabbed it already, but I know there is at least one. You got one more time to make that work, but God. Oh no!
Fuck.
There it is. It's right there.
It's right there. It's right there.
There's a zombie on your left.
Ah, he stopped
Right
too
there.
early.
I love that the way that that tip was phrased was just Nemesis is flammable. Just a very, very matter of fact.
Ah,
Yeah, that's the worst.
oh my God.
Anytime you get into one of those hits, you have just
Ah,
not
that's
quite
it.
enough time.
That's
Yeah,
the ball game.
yeah, and see how the camera pans in just such a way. God.
Ah, that was
it's
the end of the fight
brutal.
too.
So yeah, the gimmick that you've kind of been avoiding by using the mine rounds might be part of the reason. There might be like a phase of the fight that wasn't triggered. I don't know. There's still good damage. So like if you still hit him with the mine rounds, that's still
Oh,
good damage. But there is something that is triggered by you hitting the gas tank things.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
if
let's
that
skip
was
the
the-
mine rounds this time.
Yeah. I mean, the mine rounds are still good damage, so if you hit him with them, they're still, good. They are still a valid means of exploding. Also, hi, Agent D. Good to see you.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah! There you go! God, I love the fucking bullet time.
Jill, is that you?
Oh, wow, that was fast. You're efficient when you have the burst round handgun.
Give me shotgun shells. Oh, that's how they get this deposited.
Yeah, they literally just get dropped out of the fucking vent things. Just tumble out. Yeah! It's going pretty good, I'd say. Just cleared out Nest and doing this fight, and oof, it's a cool fight. We did D&D earlier. That was also fun.
Mm-hmm. Did I pick it up? No, yeah, I did.
Yeah. Here comes some more. Number 6. Also, Agent D, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you the same one that popped in during Resi 2 with that idea? Oh shit!
Oh!
Yeah, he just hits him with a crane. It's
Holy
so
shit!
great. God, every time you do the dodge, sometimes the parsec feed freezes up for a second, so I don't know if you actually make it or not, which is why I always
Oh my god.
exhale like that. Yoink yoink. Wow, you haven't had to use a single healing item yet. This is a good run.
Uh-huh. Haven't got snuck up on by any of the zombies. Oh?
Nemesis down! Nemesis down!
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Oh!
Oh god, it knocked out his teeth too.
Oh my
I never
God.
noticed that on that sprite or that model. It's so good. Goliath, giant hand.
Oh, I loved that fight.
It's so cool. It's a great escalation of the first.
It's just a
or the
shame my
second-
strategy is so inefficient.
Oh yeah, I was surprised that it worked to begin with. I was also this melty goopy shit, disgusting.
Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
I would place, in terms of how much I like him, I would say
Where did you go?
that is my favorite boss fight, with second favorite being the flamethrower encounter, and then the third one in the clock tower plaza. But all
Nemesis
three of
down?
them are just Nemesis down.
Back.
But honestly, I could see anyone saying all three of them, any of the three are your favorites. Also, this is the final save point.
Oh.
And I believe there is some gunpowder and maybe some healing around here, so you might be able to make some more magnum rounds after all. Oh yes, weapon spec sheet.
Railgun!
X. Hold on, wait. I got this. Project title: Ferromagnetic Infantry. Infantry use next generation railgun. Development code name: Finger. Chief developer.
You really
Nest
had
2
to
lead research.
stretch to get that E in there, didn't you? Generation.
Finger. Nest 2 lead researcher Cornell Garner. Assisting developers: United States Army. Wow. 60 millimeter ammo caliber. 6,000 meters per second muzzle velocity. Project objective: suppression of new bioweapons in case of outbreak. Additional notes: extreme firepower provides the secondary benefit of completely obliterating the target, leaving no trace behind. User
Yeah,
feedback.
like you've seen that MythBusters episode, right?
This
Kinda
thing
like
is totally
that.
fucking rad. Tyrant's on the line, just give him the finger and problem solved. That's the firepower we need. It would be even better if there was a way to control the output. Mobility may prove to be problematic in the field. Perhaps its platform could be refined? It requires multiple power sources. May be difficult to secure in practice. Could you consolidate to a single power source? So, yeah. Jill goes from destroying a tyrant with a fucking rocket launcher to using an experimental railgun. Because, like, big spoiler, you use that railgun. It's so fucking cool. Also, yes, and this is the last thing, so you could make some more shotgun shells with those, with that. Also, I've definitely had this happen to me before, but whenever I reach this chest, sometimes there's a point where I find that there's one explosive container that I haven't used, which means that I missed one because there's enough for you to combine it, or there's an even number of them. So it's just like, God, like anytime there's just the one left over, it makes me so frustrated because it's taunting me.
Aw. Okay, fine. I'll make shotgun rounds.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the end of the line. But you can take your lockpick with you for good luck.
Now, I'm probably gonna need to have at least one empty space.
Oh yeah, probably.
Another empty space.
Don't you have the third first aid spray?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So if you want, you can use that to top off if you aren't already at full.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine.
Sorry, I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. Fine.
Let me guess. There it is.
Ain't she a beaut?
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You ain't money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
The real antagonist was capitalism all along.
Yep.
I mean, it was also capitalism at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
because, Umbrella Corporation. Say hello to the grossest thing in the world. Flesh flower.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The dark
He sounds so
horizon
unsure.
of millions. But you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck.
Nikolai!
Later!
Cowardly
Go
bastard.
after Nikolai. He's got the vaccine.
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look,
This fucking
just so
fight.
you know, this is the last fucking time.
He's so cool looking!
Oh my god!
I made the joke of flesh flower, but he really does just look like a big carnivorous plant. It's ridiculous. You got completely lucky there. His arm just came out of nowhere. Yes! Take aim and fire! It's great!
Damn, it needs power.
All systems, full power! And now he just has even more tumorous growths.
Some more.
Oh
Nah.
shit. But yeah, so if you pop all the pustules, you get stunned. Also, you're dying.
Oh, right.
Also, yeah, that green shit that gets splurted out, that is in fact acid, so don't touch it whenever it happens. It's gross. It just adds an extra degree of grossness to this.
Uh-huh. Like his exposed heart, for instance.
Mm-hmm. I mean, most Tyrant models have their heart literally almost externally. The only reason Nemesis didn't was because it was in a steel container, and his entire body was just wrapped in leather binding to make sure that he didn't mutate out of control. And then when it burned up, this is what happened. Well, okay, this is what happened when he fused with a bunch of extra fleshy shit.
Right back on your ass.
One power source remaining.
And I mentioned in another stream, I forget which one, I think it was in my ukulele streams actually, I had a problem with walls of flesh as a boss, but this is just really fucking cool. This is the exception to the rule for me. Like, I'm not the
God,
hugest
yeah.
fan. Yeah, I'm not the hugest fan of Birkin at the end of Resi 2, like the B scenario ending, because he really is just a bullet sponge. But this is it's just climactic and cool. It's great.
You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
Show me your heart.
Take aim and destroy the heart.
I don't think it even matters where I aim. It's just gonna obliterate.
That fucking cleave through his shoulder. Yes. Yes.
I knew it.
Next time, take the fucking hit.
Oh! The clean line right through.
Yeah.
Melted through the wall
like
of the other
result of a
side.
fucking. It's like the fucking result of a fucking Dragon Ball Z beam battle.
Nemesis down.
Hang on, I got the. We did it!
Oh, so we gotta go this way. Cool.
I also love that it becomes a hallway that you have to go down at the end. Like, you can't quite go all the way through, but it does open up the path indirectly. It's so good. God, this game, I know a lot of people give it a bunch of flack in comparison to the original, and like they wanted it to be different or whatever, but like, it's still so fucking cool. Also, this is super easy to miss. There is something on the floor back there. Right here. Oh fuck, you're right. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You go. Just gets cut off with a headshot. Contract overview. Received offer from client seeking to use RC Crisis to undermine and claim market share from UC via a multi-pronged strategy. Sabotage UC attempts to destroy evidence of the outbreak to maximize culpability. Induce encounters between UC bioweapons and security forces and law enforcement, and collect combat data to ascertain viability of tech. Report deployment of any new bioweapons, including Project N. See specifications. Remuneration exceeds current offer from UC and takes top priority. However, the client has agreed to a grace period before using any of the deliverables so that payment from UC may also be collected.
Wow. Two-timing bastard.
Yeah. So he was working for Umbrella and also sabotaging Umbrella to get combat data for other people.
Can't let anyone get away with that vaccine.
Yeah, Agent D, it really does feel like that sometimes, where it's
Yeah.
very, very similar. But also,
It's about
it's
the same
really
length
fun.
as DLC for it would be too.
I don't know.
But-
I'd say it's pretty substantial. This was like what, 5-6 hours total for you?
Okay, yeah,
Actually,
you're
you can-
right.
Yeah, if you pause and look at the top right, it should show.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, 5.5
hours. Up you go. But yeah, I definitely understand the complaint of it feeling very similar to Resi 2 Remake. But honestly, I kind of like it for that as well. Bitch!
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any
That's
idea
some
what you just
impressive
done?
aim.
Oh no, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubble.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched.
Blows up?
Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Carlos takedown!
Yeah!
God, that fucking twist. Oh! Remember the basics of CQC? And guns!
Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way. Take the shot!
She won't.
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel.
I am, however, suffering bleeding. Like a lot.
What about him?
Why'd you do it?
Money.
Money, money, money.
Christ,
Bleh.
Yeah.
even letting the world burn.
I love that line.
Working for.
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here, I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool.
I love that look she gives him.
Mm-hmm.
If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Oh.
It's so good.
Up.
Oh shit, hang on. But fuck, my phone's not working. Connecting. God damn it. God damn it. I had one job.
You had
and it's to be a
one
moderator.
job, Clueless.
Ah!
Clueless.
You alright?
Oh.
I'm working on it.
There it is.
Oh no.
Skynet strikes again.
Whoa. Big blast.
Yeah.
It's finally over.
So long, Marcy.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
Hmm.
Title card.
Yeah, and as RE5 showed, that didn't exactly work out well for her.
But you won. You beat the game.
Yay!
Also, I can't quite tell who Gomez's quote was supposed to be speaking from, but I like to imagine it's from Nikolai. Like, man, I sure hope this T-virus vaccine also protects from radiation poisoning. Also, if you go to your Twitch chat and just type !mod _dare.
Oh, you can do that from here?
I believe so. Dang. Okay, didn't work.
Oh, well.
You should be able to click her name and do it like that.
Well, I can do that. Oh, /mod, of course.
/mod, right. Not exclamation point. Exclamation points for Nightmod. Nightbot. There we go.
How do I get this
You
off
should
the
now have a
screen?
sword, Dubby. Try clicking the chat type box again. There you go. What the hell?
It's
Okay,
not
hit
going-
pop out. Hit pop out box for the chat up by the.
Ah! Stop that!
Okay. Right above, yeah, there, and then drag it. Make the window wider. You guys can't see any of this. But
There we
it's
go.
Stupid. Yeah, now just drag it back to the side.
OBS nonsense.
Yeah, OBS nonsense. Don't I know it? Oh god. Yeah. So for those of you wondering what it was like, it was that.
what's left of the vaccine container.
Also, green's a good color on Jill.
Hmm.
I know you literally don't even see her face there, but I don't know.
Survivor.
I'm a survivor. So, Resident Evil 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, you completed a bunch of challenges,
Shop.
and now you've unlocked the shop. Go to bonuses. So, for every
Oh.
achievement you earn, you get points. And every point you earn, all the points that you earn, you can use on items like these, which will appear in the item box automatically when you start up a new game. My personal picks: the Stars Field Combat Manual. I wouldn't necessarily hit confirm on any of them right now. The hip pouches, the bolt cutters and lockpick. If you get those, you basically get access to them early, so you can get access to all the goodies before you head to the power station.
Ah.
The Field Combat Manual makes it so that you can do dodges easier or punch harder.
Hot
The Hot
dogger.
Dagger, the 1,000-degree knife. It's a better knife, but it also burns bodies.
I love that
very
name.
Fun. Samurai Edge. I
Oh, I know
personally
this
find this
gun.
to be less helpful. But below that, you remember the shock thing from
Yeah.
Resi 2? It's like that.
Infinite
Then infinite ammo
ammo!
handgun,
Holy
infinite ammo
shit,
machine
that
gun,
cost.
and infinite ammo rocket launcher. So there's enough points to get everything once, but as of right now, you have 7,400 that you can use. My personal points would be towards maybe the combat manual or a hip pouch, and then the Stars outfit, because the Stars outfit is really good. But it's also really easy to get records for these.
Mm.
But yeah, a lot of records can be achieved really easily. And the stuff like the recovery coin and the assault coin make hardcore way simpler, because the recovery coin makes it so that you can heal all the way up to full within a matter of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Just gotta be
super
patient.
helpful. Well, it doesn't even take that long. Yeah, so there's a bunch of them that are just using all the like killing a bunch of zombies with different weapons. Master of unlocking. But yeah, there are some of them that are really simple to get. But like some of them earn you a fuck ton of points, like those.
Mm-hmm.
But like the shop and the new items you get from that make replaying this game really, really fun, especially on higher difficulties, like for hardcore or particularly the difficulty you unlock after.
Oh, I
Also,
love
is
this
you.
one. I might need these later.
Yeah, so the one or fewer is referring specifically to the one that you have to use to get the fucking bugs out of your body.
Mhm.
But using having the recovery medal and the iron defense medal makes it way easier. Also, there's two of each of them. They stack. It's great.
Nice.
But yeah, so I personally really recommend playing through Nightmare difficulty. It is not as difficult as it sounds, especially with the tools from the shop. But that requires beating the game on hardcore first. So do you want?
God,
you could start it in hardcore mode, or we can move on to Resi 4, because I know you have that downloaded.
I think I might.
So what's your pick?
I'm gonna play the other difficulties at a different time, I think. On or off stream, I'll decide later, but right now...
Oh, yeah.
Let's...
Nightmare is very fun, but I think Resi 4 is also very fun.
All right. In that case, give us a minute.
I'm gonna have to tell you, though, brace yourself for the drastic shift in texture quality.
Oh yeah,
Because
of course. This game, 'cause
holy
this game
shit.
came out like last year, was it? And then
Last year.
4 is over a decade
Compared to
old at this point.
2003.
Almost 2
So-
decades.
And also I should mention that the modern HD ports of Resi 4 are like considered to be not great from the standpoint of a handful of things, but I'll get to that when we start it. But
All right.
just the visual thing is immediately noticeable, but it's still a very fun game. If you liked playing through Resi 5 with me, it's like that, but with Sheva, and if Sheva didn't have a gun and also only followed you for like 40% of the game,
Oh no.
but also with more suplexes.
Well, I look forward to it. Give us a minute, and then we shall switch over to Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
Very last second, right as we were going live.
Oh, hey.
That
Thank
timing.
you, Stace JBX, for following.
Yeah. We're about to start RE4 for the very first time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not for me.
Excellent.
I beat this game.
Of course.
Boo-doo-doo.
Is there a Resident Evil game you haven't beaten a couple dozen times?
Code Veronica, Outbreak, Outbreak File 2, Survivor, Survivor 2, Code Veronica. That is the title of it. The subtitle of Survivor 2 is Code Veronica, despite the fact that there's already a Resident Evil game called Resident Evil Code Veronica, just to make it extra
That's
confusing.
Why?
Yeah, it is. Then there's a Resident Evil Dead Aim.
4.
Also, yeah, it has this cutscene.
I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
Great, we can all go home then, right?
Resident Evil 4, but in all lowercase.
Since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
Oh boy, there's that famous Leon sarcasm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So a big problem with this port, among other things that just come with age, is the total lack of subtitles in any meaningful capacity.
Oh
Thank you, late
Not even as an
text
option?
messages from me. I'll explain more later.
Rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination.
Turn the game volume up.
Sorry it took so long.
surprised you survived that.
Honestly, I was too. This game also has some audio balancing issues. I had to turn my TV up and down a lot,
Oh boy.
Wonderful.
which makes the lack of subtitles even more frustrating.
Nice turn.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
At least close
Dicks.
close the door before you say that.
What'd you say to me?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
I should check that file.
Hey,
says out
hey,
loud
have
to
you
himself.
have you played
So, yeah.
Metal Gear Solid? Hey, have you played Metal Gear Solid?
Also, big thing that took me a while to get used to again. Also, yeah, subtitles literally not optional.
What?
So
But why put it there?
the thing is they are available if you are playing in a different language. At which point, the language for all of the UI is in a different language. And also the subtitles are in that same language. But there's no English subtitles. I don't know.
That is ridiculous.
It's so stupid. Snake, my name is Maylene. Yeah. Also, yeah, Hunnigan is great.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So
we're back
something that
to
threw
tank
me off
controls, I
for a-
see. This is gonna take some
Yep.
getting used to.
Yeah, something that also took me a little bit of getting used to is the different reload button. It is now back to square, or rather back to X.
You're a square.
Thank you. So if you, hit triangle. Triangle is your map. You can use the right trigger to activate or deactivate markers. So if you push it, I believe it'll hide the typewriter, I think. Yeah, and you can turn it off with it. And so if you hit start with the options button. No, wrong one. Sorry. If you hit the touchpad.
There we go.
This is the iconic inventory.
Yeah, everyone's seen
Triangle
this.
Triangle moves things and rotate with the bumpers. You can also go to your key items and treasures on the top. You have nothing right now.
There's the sound effects I remember from RE5.
5. I personally, the sound effects from Resi 4 and 5 are some of my favorite, just video game sounds in general. Like the herb pickup sound effect. Mwah.
I don't think I have favorite sound effects for menus.
It's a weirdly specific thing. Also, yeah, you're back to having trigger be the gun, bumper be melee. Just
Well,
like
you
Resi
broke
5.
it.
Yep, you sure broke that thing.
Now you've locked yourself into the bad ending. Good job.
Look, I want secrets.
Oh yeah, no, this game is full of secrets. Yep. It does take a bit of getting used to, and there's a lot of wide turns. There are very small items on the shelf. Nothing particularly unusual here. Also, yeah, you should probably read Leon's lines. I love this jacket.
Excuse me. Sir? was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph.
Look at this graph.
Lárgate, cabrón.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze.
Good luck.
I said freeze.
And he's down! Ladies and gents, that is the first enemy of the game down. Congratulations, Disgruntled Mushroom. What are you going to do with your prize money? Oh, that's unfortunate.
There you go, your buddies.
Hunnigan, help, there's scary people.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
The subject? Just use her name.
He's not a zombie.
Head toward the village. There's some real...
Yeah,
some of the...
starting to see what you mean about the audio balancing.
Yeah. Honestly, if you don't full screen the game for us, just so that you can adjust the volume more frequently, I personally would not mind, just because it is a bit of an issue. Also, I also love that they maintain the same brand of weapon handgun ammo between games. I don't know why. It's just such a minor thing.
That's a hand.
Oh no!
Also, to translate what that dude said, what the hell are you doing here? Get out of here, dumbass. That's what the dude in the house said. Also, that dude said he would rip us to pieces.
Huh. Even though you know Spanish?
Not well enough. I recognize some words, and I'm mostly comparing to a video, but like the sentence structure and all that
Nice.
is familiar enough. Also,
Okay, less nice.
So if you shoot them in a way that they're like stunned, like they stumble back like that, and then walk up and do swear, like how... Oh, and he's just dead.
Okay.
So I'm told the Spanish in this game is really bad accents. Like they're not. They don't sound like other Mexicans at all.
I'm
not sure where it's from.
gonna have to get used to Triangle not being the inventory.
Oh yeah, it took me ages. Yeah, so the language itself, like the translation itself, is pretty spot on, but the accent is not good. Like even as someone that has a vague understanding of Spanish accent, in fact, to boast a little bit, this was always something that I was surprised to hear, but my Spanish teacher back in the day always said that I had a really good Spanish accent. I cannot for the life of me have that same accent while speaking English.
I have the same problem with French.
Yeah. So like I have really good Spanish pronunciation, but I cannot like I couldn't sound like Antonio Banderas without sounding racist, pretty much. All right. Also, Gomez, your question about so the hero is named Leon Pawlowski. That name sounds super duper familiar, but this is not the same Leon. This is Leon S. Kennedy.
That's the Leon from Star Fox.
That's what it is. The save music is also really good. Yeah. Doggy.
Oh, is that what that is?
Asshole crows!
Yep. Hate them crows.
Doggy. Oh.
Puppy.
Puppy. Goodbye, puppy. I love you.
Wow, nice jump on that leg.
Also, if you go back and look at that little skull thing.
The what?
There was
You didn't notice the skull?
Behind you, further. On the path. Right there.
Oh, that thing.
If you stand in front of it, there's something Leon has to say.
Wow, really, Leon?
Yeah, Leon's internal dialogue is also very quippy. This game, for better or for worse, is very, very early 2000s.
That doesn't come off as quippy so much as it comes off as just Captain Obvious.
I've got a gulp bad feeling about this. Also, yeah, tripwires.
Yeah. RE5 is the one that's very action.
Oh man, I'm just so... That guy, what did he just say? Oh, he said an outsider. Un forastero. Does Leon ever punch a boulder? No, he's too twinkish for that.
You need biceps the size of your head to be able to punch a boulder properly.
Yeah. If there was, you know that, the triangle spectrum thing where it's like, Twink, Hunk, and Bear? Barry is the bear, obviously. Hunk...
I think bears need to be a lot hairier.
Oh yeah, no. I was just thinking of a character I could put there, and then I was gonna say, Chris is the Hunk, but then I remembered there's literally a Resident Evil character named Hunk. But then Leon would be on the twink end. And then I think... I don't know. I'm not an expert on that particular chart, but...
You said if I got close enough to them while they were staggered, I could punch.
There's some staggering that is different. I don't know why. It's just like in Resi 5. Resi 5 has something.
Yeah. That was very janky.
Yeah. Where did Wesker fall on that? I was gonna say he falls on like I think... Okay, so Leon, Resi 2 Leon is Twink, Resi 4 Leon is Twunk, Wesker is... Oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
Also, if you stand in front of her, there's a way you can examine.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Wesker is classified in the LGBT as bitch, correct.
Aw, it's not the package of Snortable.
Yeah, well, it is, if you examine it.
Wrong button!
Again, yeah, it'll happen. It took me ages. I still do it. So it's like Resi 5, where it's in a little tube. Except in Resi 5, it's a spray, and in this, it's just a powder. Just not on a sheet of... An outsider. Tekohi is... Avisar los demás is warn the others. And Tekohi is I got you.
Guess they were unshootable!
Well, hi.
Hi there. I personally find like groin and leg shots to be more frequent, or to be more efficient in terms of getting the melee things off, because they'll usually bend over and grab their leg for like a solid 10 seconds. And then you get this sick ass. So if they're like staggered like around their head, you'll do a kick, but if they're staggered by their leg, then you can fucking suplex them.
Oh my god.
Oh,
it's incredible.
Not even a door opening animation?
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Open the lid of the GameCube and swap discs. Also, fun fact, Resi 4 and the Resi 1 remake are some of the only GameCube games that have 2 discs. I believe... I want to say Killer 7 also used it, but I don't remember if Killer 7 actually came out on the GameCube. I want to say no. But there were a handful of games that did.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Also, yeah, I didn't even need to look at the translation video for this one. Mierda is shit.
Something something Dead by Daylight joke.
Hey, a guy!
Yeah, hey acá means hey over here. I'm going to rip you to pieces. Also, sometimes they just fucking fall over themselves. It's great. So these people aren't zombies. Correct. These are people infected with parasites. You may notice that dude just kept walking towards you.
At some point in the game.
Oh my god!
Very soon. Very soon. Also, yeah, you're dying.
Oh, yeah.
The best strategy I can suggest for this area is to run. Just run around, shoot them to keep them away from you, and just survive.
Holy shit!
And kick heads off. Yeah, definitely run. There's a lot of people now. And you may hear egg!
Egg! Oh yeah, I can vault. Exactly what I wanted.
You will give me an egg.
So I skipped all of RE3. Is this the first time in the series where you have enemies that are like people and not just mindless zombies?
Correct. Also, there was something on the table.
I didn't think I could get there from here. Shotgun. Oh, they're throwing Molotovs at me. That's fun.
At you. Jump down.
Oh,
Leon does not know how to. Leon does not know how to descend ladders. It terrifies me every time I watch him do it. He does not take damage from it, but it freaks me out. Who needs daggers? Also, yeah, you can use your knife to get people off you. This
yellow
unique item. If you combine that with a green herb, again, wrong menu.
Yeah,
it's a bitch. I hate it. If you combine that with a green herb, you increase your maximum health.
Ooh,
so you'll see that little ticker thing on the bottom. It moves over. So you can double your health by the end of the game. They do give you enough yellow herbs to make sure that you do it, and then you still have a spare.
This time I did mean to pull that up, because where the fuck am I going?
Survive.
That's where I came from.
Yeah, so you see the goal over there? Yeah. There are some useful things in the houses, mostly ammo and hiding places from very, very angry villagers. Also, if like in Resi 5, if you tap square to open a door and you tap it again before you're done opening it, you'll kick the door down. I would tell you how better to get them to stun animation so you can kick them, but I still don't know how to do it consistently. I just do it when I can.
Ammo's low.
Also, green herb right behind you, on the on the stack of wood. Kohelo means get him.
Yeah, again, green, gonna be a problem. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
You can knife if you're really desperate. Like in Resi 5, your knife is also infinite. It is not quite as deadly as it is in 5, where it was basically a machete.
But it's a serviceable backup weapon. I need ammo before I'm going over there.
Correct. Like I said, houses...
Knife only run.
I've seen it. Also, you can read that. Alert order.
It's me!
Recently, there has been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent get near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Vitores Mendez. That guy's name, I actually did not know about that. Vitores Mendez, chief of the village. Also, yeah, when they...
Oh god, that's a chainsawman!
Blood-a-base! Congratulations.
La campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos.
The bell, it is time to go to church. We must go to pray, pretty much.
Lord
All right.
Sattler.
Everyone needs to be very quiet for this part.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
The line!
Hard! So there was one time where Resi 4 came up on the fortune cookie, and John played through the prologue 3 times, and every time his mod spoke over that line, and he was so mad.
Oh.
Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
So
Okay,
there's...
now I can more leisurely explore this place.
Yeah. What were you saying, Dragoni?
Speaking over that line, I totally missed it. People were talking behind me. What was it?
Where's everyone going? Bingo? Which is such a dumb action hero quote.
That's
It really...
so stupid.
Feasting on leftovers.
Gross.
Handgun ammo. Also, usually... Also, barrels. Are your Resi 5 instincts coming back yet? Because mine did around that point. It still took me forever to get used to the fucking pause menu, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
This.
No.
I think this game's time until shotgun is only beaten by the original Resi 2, where you can get it off of the Kendo's dead body in the gross.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I love it.
Necessary.
Hold on, wait. Do I have a thing?
What are you saying,
I
Dobby?
should have a thing.
Huh.
Also, yeah, I'm gonna need to turn up W on my end.
Oh. Oh, that was for the invasion sequence.
Mm-hmm. There's also a barrel on the ground. You can...
Now you can't get out.
Fuck that.
Never mind.
I believe you can typically either knife or shoot those locks as well. Yeah, there's a lot of resources scattered around during the horde sequence.
Needs keys when you have boot.
Give them the boot. Leon gives so many things the boot in this game. It's great.
Ooh.
Yeah, unfortunately, not every barrel has things. Gorilla on the shells. There's
Wrong!
A gorilla on the shelf.
Oh yeah.
Also,
isn't that a bear?
That's a bear.
That is a bear. Also, very important inventory management thing. Back out. Rotate your shotgun.
Rotate?
Pick it up with the triangle and rotate with the bumpers. You cannot fit it in like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Great.
but rotate it 180. Perfect.
Great. Okay. Now you have an upside down shotgun. It's the same size.
Oh, you want
and
the
shape.
sound effect.
No, well, no, I was just saying that you should put it in your suitcase upside down because it looks stupid.
Oh. Okay. You're the boss.
Thank you. That's it. I just wanted you to. Yeah, there's a whole meme of your inventory being either perfectly organized or just a mess at all times in this game.
Oh no!
I should probably have done that the other way around.
I also am not actually going to tell you how to organize your inventory in this game because it is way easier if you know where things are compared to me.
Look at all that empty space there.
It annoys me to no end. It makes more sense with later weapons that take up that are proportioned similarly, but it is annoying as hell when you're looking at it by default because it just looks like there's so much wasted space.
Okay, what else is happening?
Never leave
Oh,
hey,
Waluigi, what?
I can't believe you weren't following already.
You bastard!
Thank you for fixing that problem.
Wonderful.
Are you guarding anything?
Hamburgers.
Oh, just the health upgrade.
Oh wait, hang on. Is there still a chicken lying around?
Don't know. Ooh!
Glittery thing on the roof.
Time to engage parkour.
Yes. Also remember, if you double tap square when you're opening a door, you break it. Or kick the door. There's a second window. Definitely the type I don't get along with. Dudes in hoods. Fuck those guys. Or maybe he's specifically thinking about cultists.
Not all cultists wear hoods.
There we go.
But this one does.
Spinel! Hey, I liked your movie.
I was gonna say, Steven Universe joke.
Story over and over again.
Never inviting Leon over for dinner lest he comes to the door and leaves through the window on the second floor or both. God, it's so dumb. There's only one point in Resi 5 that I can recall where Chris and Chris and Sheva can leap out of a window, but you can do it. But in this game, it feels like it happens every 3 or 4 seconds. Chicken. I will tell you, killing chicken does not yield egg.
Aw.
However, killing snake still does. Snake? What's going on? What happened? Snake? Snake!
I wouldn't eat the Parasite Village chicken anyway. Probably for the best.
Hey, we don't know about the parasites yet.
It's pretty obvious in a minute.
In a minute? It's not a minute yet.
Okay, but it's about to be.
I forgot about the zoom already.
Illinois Nazis. I hate Illinois Nazis.
Also, yeah. Spain cultists. I hate Spanish cultists.
Egg!
Egg! No. Fuck. I forgot I didn't have the gulping sound effect, so that just sounded like a bunch of nonsense. Anyway.
Thank you very much for the entirely necessary.
Man, it stinks! Time to drop this expensive-looking necklace into the shit water.
Nice.
Also,
just like reach out and grab it. Egg.
One egg.
You got in the way of my egg.
I'm sorry.
How is on the ground not stun
Square!
I'm pressing square!
That, okay. Yeah!
What?
Holy shit!
I have no idea why it's so finicky sometimes, but it's very funny. Heretic isn't at church. Die. Also, the shotgun just fucking sends people flying in this game. Speedy boy.
Give me.
What? Egg!
Oh, through the door.
Hmm?
Through the window.
Through the wall.
What? Egg!
I'm very fortunate that you can't get eggs in batches of 2 or more, because I don't have a voice clip that says more than 1 egg.
Oh, hi there.
Say 2 very loudly over the 1, so it drowns it out.
2 egg. Handful of egg.
Shit, how do I... Why are you doing that? Okay, I made it anyway.
Yeah, I did that a lot. I did that during Resi 5.
Nice! Got both of them.
The shotgun is so fucking good.
And they dissolve
I'm
when
gonna
they
fire
die.
5 warning shots, but that's it. Handful
Like
of
most
1
people
egg.
do. Just a little slower than that.
Red herb! So the perfect blend of herbs is red, green, and yellow. And it looks really weird, but it full heals you and also increases your health. But something that is really annoying is you can combine a green herb and a red herb, and then... But you can also combine a green herb and a yellow herb, but then you can't combine that with another green herb. It has to be a red herb. It's weird. The shotgun isn't the best weapon, what's the point? Exactly. Well, okay. The shotgun is the best weapon that you can find ammo for enough that you can just use it on everything. The Magnum is like, you have to savor it. Because goddamn, the Magnum in this game is something special, I'll tell you.
Getting all this money, I want something to spend it on.
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, look, look. There's nobody who doesn't know how you spend money in this game.
Welcome.
You overestimate how much I know about this game.
Is that all, stranger?
About the blue medallions. 15 blue medallions, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. For those of you who destroy 10 or more will be awarded. So, if you're wondering how hard these things will be to spot, not very. Can you do me a solid and press triangle?
Oh my god,
They're
really?
also very clearly just, yeah.
That's
so remember how
much.
Yeah, remember how difficult they were to find in Resi 5?
Yep.
And how there were like a set number of them per stage in Resi 5 and how like exclusive it was? Here they literally label them. Now, sort of spoilers, I guess, even though the letter explicitly addressed it. You only have the only emblems in this game are in the village and in the thing. So you're not going to be looking for them the entire game, and they're not always going to be super duper obvious.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Thank you, Leon. Very cool.
That seems counterproductive.
You can drop down from ledges at points other than the ladder, but if you try to do it in front of the ladder, Leon always kicks it down first.
Really rude.
But yeah, it is exceptionally easy to get all 15 of these guys. There it is.
Oh wow, it does let me go up that high.
It's a little bit weird.
It's really good this game has a laser sight.
Oh yeah. If it didn't have a laser sight, it would be pretty much unplayable. Resi 6. Okay, that's not entirely true. Resi 6 does have a sight, and it does also have a laser sight, but they're not nearly as... It's weird. It's hard to explain without playing it, which, again, I haven't, but I've heard many a complaint. Which, speaking of that, after Resi 4, I think that would be a good time to get back to Resi 5 and do the Lost in Nightmares DLC and stuff, because there is a pretty good chunk of extra content that we didn't get to the last time, and we could do it online, and then within that same payment thing, also do
poor dog.
Resi 6. Also, yeah,
if
this
it's
dog is
not
more
actively
terrified
trying to kill me, it's a poor dog.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that dog was just as scared of the chickens as the chickens were scared of it.
That's a poor puppy.
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of poor puppies in this game. Fortunately, you never have to watch any dogs die. They just sound very, very sad. And that makes me sad by proxy.
Thought I saw it from over here. Oh, there it is. On.
There's...
Nice.
Yeah!
Nice shot.
Nice shot!
No! Oh, this is gonna take me so many... Sorry.
Nice shot! Thank you.
I'm guessing with a game this older, you can't rebind those to what you're used to.
Oh, boy.
I could, but I don't really see the point.
Hi, Fridge. Good to see you. Also, if you jump up... So, behind that house, behind the fence, you see that box right there? That box is the single biggest bastard. You can get it right now, but it is very, very annoying to just see it and not be able to grab it. There's just amount of steps to it. Also, Resi 3 went great. I really love the finale of that game, and I'm glad.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know we're currently in the middle of playing Resi 4, but how would you rank the Resis that you've played and beaten so far? Like, for any reasons?
Man, I'm not really sure yet. I think 2 might have been my favorite so far. Beerstein?
Oh, that's
Beerstein.
That's many people's opinion.
3 is almost as good.
2 is definitely my favorite of the ones I've played.
Ah, here we go.
Which is the only one.
Correct.
1 was really fun, although if I didn't have like an audience or somebody who knows what they're doing helping me, I don't think I ever would have finished it. And
yeah, it's well, that's mostly just because it's an older game, and a lot of the time that's how it happens.
And
much
5
is
5 is a very different experience from everything else, but holy crap, I loved it.
I had such a great time with 5. I had almost as much fun playing this, just because it was a nice, fresh, new experience. Because despite knowing a lot about this game, I hadn't actually seen it or played it, or seen it played for quite a while. I knew many things about it, but I don't know. I really liked it when I played it.
Okay. So that's all of them from the village. And I can't open this door, so back we go.
God, it just occurred to me. Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
From what I saw of it, 5 looked fun, but it felt like it would also be annoying to fans this year. It's pretty different from how things started out.
Yeah, that was the consensus. A lot of people absolutely hated it back when it first came out.
People mostly hated it, not because it wasn't the same as other things, because Resi 4 was lauded as incredible, but also because of the issues if you didn't have someone to play with. Oh shit!
Oh!
Start punching.
Oh god! Oh god!
Dodge!
Quick times, you say.
I knew we should have sent Chris Redfield. He would have just punched that boulder and we'd be done.
Get ready for more of that shit. There's more where that came from. Do I mean quick times or boulders? You decide.
You mean both.
You don't know that.
Look, I know that.
We know
You do, actually. You're correct.
I don't actually know a lot about this game. Oh god. But, like, it's a pretty safe bet. Now explode.
Also, yeah, if you shoot him, it takes sometimes it takes a little while, but they will blow up if you knock it out of their hands. Also, that thing that you shot by his foot.
There we go.
Yeah!
That took too long.
Also, there's something that you shot by his foot that made a metal clang.
Oh god!
Be careful of those.
He's through the window. Spiders!
Also, be careful of the tripwires.
Spider.
Spider just got eviscerated by an explosive. Literally left a stain on the wall.
Oh god! Oh god! I couldn't even see that. I couldn't rotate the camera enough.
Egg.
Eat egg. You need egg. You're going to die if you don't eat egg.
Wrong button.
You need an egg.
I need an egg. Hang on. Do I have that clip saved? I should. I very much should.
I need an egg.
Give me an egg. You will give me an egg.
Give me an egg.
Give me an egg.
I need an egg.
Nice.
Did you shoot that out of the air?
One egg.
Yes, I did. Okay, what? Oh, he dropped money.
What is
Spoiler.
PTAS, or the denomination of the currency?
Those are PTAS. Let me check the video.
No. Come on. No. It's not gonna let me do it? Does it have to be lit? There we go. Just had bad aim. Yeah, I ain't falling for that.
Picentas is the name of the currency. It is outdated. Spain had already switched to the euro by the time 2004 came around. I believe the year that they give in the video is 2002 is when they made this shift. But this game was in development before then, or around that time, so they probably didn't want to. Also, this place doesn't exactly seem like it is the most modern. Something about a cult cutting off its members from the outside world seems a little bit reasonable as to why they wouldn't be using the most modern currency.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, also, Resident Evil timeline can be as different as it wants.
Did you just cram a raw egg into your mouth and gain health for it?
Yes.
Yes. Also, do you still have eggs in your inventory?
Lots.
Can you equip it?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
So, it's such a powerful energy.
Oh. I'm running low on ammo.
I don't know
Granted.
pretty much anything about this game, Fridge.
And I only know marginally more than he does.
Give me an egg.
Fuck, my keybinds aren't working. I'm trying to do a bit, but my keybinds aren't working. Parsec's breaking my keybinds.
Walk on that door, get to kicking.
Money. I have a lot more of this ammo, so I may as well use it. Ooh. A right taper.
Alright, it took a little bit of workarounds, but I can finally do this.
Give me an egg.
One egg.
Thanks.
I need an egg.
Great.
Egg.
Thanks.
That's it. That's the whole bit. My keybinds were broken, so I couldn't do it, but I needed to do that.
Wonderful.
Ooh.
Also,
Beautiful.
no increments in this one?
No what?
No, that's
Increments
only Resi 1. And 2 remake if you play on the hardest difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well, it's
thought,
Resi
like,
1,
all
2,
the
and
other-
3 originals, as well
Yeah.
as the Resi
Oh,
1
really?
remake. And, yeah, Resi 1, 2, and 3 original, Resi 1 remake, and Resi 2 remake if you're playing on hardcore. That is probably the only aspect of playing on hardcore that I enjoy about that game, about Resi 2's hardcore, because fuck that mode!
Doesn't 7 have it on the hard mode too?
Yes, but they are not ink ribbons.
Yeah, it's
They
the
are
same
cassette
thing.
tapes.
It's just a different item, but it's the same mechanical
Yes,
aspects.
but it's also still way more fair in Resi 7 than it is in Resi 2 remake, because fuck hardcore in Resi 2 remake. Oh god!
Who does this guy remind me of?
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Gum.
Perfect.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no! The big cheese.
What?
Ooh.
Key. Leon, you dumbass!
That's why you don't kick.
Leon, you dumbass!
Oh, that... Okay.
Also, yeah, I thought the same thing, Gomez. I also thought he looked like Rasputin.
Rah, rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen.
Hey, this ain't, fuck, I can't remember the name of the group that did the Rasputin song. Fuck.
Boney M, right?
Boney M, yes. This ain't Boney M, this is the Village People.
Let us give
Bow, 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 bow. It's fun to stay in the village today. We getting infected with parasites today.
Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Gross. Oh, great, it's this asshole.
Hey. Hey, wake up.
Ay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
Uh-oh.
Say hello to the executioner.
And who might you be?
Me
Not
llamo
that
Luis
executioner.
Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid.
Luis Serra.
Now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Also, they're kind of corrupt as
Used to
shit.
be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
I'm going to kill you.
Do something, cop!
After you.
Now!
Yeah. Quick lesson that I probably already made clear. Never
put down the controller.
down in cutscenes. Bye, Luis.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay.
Fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Okay.
So, I don't think Leon says it for a little bit, but every time that he talks about Luis, he calls him Lewis, and it really, really bothers me.
Well, yeah. That's not his name.
Over here, stranger.
Stranger. Stranger.
But why'd they bother injecting you if they're just gonna have someone come axe your face in?
Oh, don't worry about it. To live is to die. Vivir es morir.
That doesn't answer the question at all.
Morir es vivir. You know. I'll explain more later. He
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
He's so good. Don't know if you noticed, stranger, but did you see the blue medallions hanging around in the village? Come back after you shot 10 or more of them. I've got a specialized gun I want you to try out.
What are you buying?
Yeah!
What are you selling?
Yeah!
What are you buying?
Yeah!
Oh!
Alright, so I'm gonna give you a bit of advice before you spend anything on firepower and stuff. Go into cell.
Everything on the shotgun.
I mean, yeah, that was gonna be part of my idea. Treasure map. Get that.
Is that all?
Wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright. Yeah, straight up, you can buy it. So, if you go to the sell menu,
What are you selling?
scroll down to the bottom.
There it is.
Now, yeah, so, you'll notice you have 3 treasure items. You've got the spinel, the dirty pendant, and you beer stein. Do not sell the beer stein against your better judgment, because I did, and I was a little sad.
Okay.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that
Thank
all,
you.
stranger? Thank you.
Thank you. Also, these are not dollars. These are, cientas. What are you buying? Yeah, so you can upgrade your weapons or you can get a bigger inventory.
I don't think
Personally,
I need
I
a bigger
find-
inventory just yet.
What are you buying?
Capacity, you only really upgrade if your amp gun is not fully loaded at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think it wouldn't it be the other way
Is
around.
that all, stranger? Thank you.
Well,
if the gun isn't fully loaded, capacitive upgrade won't do anything.
Well,
Only
if
one
you-
of the bullets to fill the new slots.
Upgrading capacity automatically fills up its ammo. So you want to use that in order to preserve as much of your ammunition as you want as possible.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
Could. Yeah, I'm gonna
Is that
upgrade
all,
the
stranger?
pistol a little bit.
Thank you.
Don't do
What are you buying?
that. Don't have enough for
Sell all your
rifle.
guns by the rocket launcher.
Okay.
Is that
I'll
all,
buy this, and that'll be all for now.
Probably get like 2 shots for that thing in the entire game.
Nice. Nice. All right.
$30,000 pesetas is $213 US.
Wow, that is cheap for a rocket launcher.
Mm-hmm.
The merchant was never known for his outrageous prices. Always a good deal. Come back anytime. That is in 2003 money, to be clear. They're over here.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
Ow.
Whoa.
Great.
It's so good.
Time to eat an egg.
Egg.
I kind of wish you could just combine.
That was not smart.
Nope.
Oh no.
Thanks.
What happens when I can't use fucking hotkeys? I have to click everything.
I think it'd be cool if you could combine anything, but it just gives you.
Oh, I thought it would.
Egg all over it.
That would be so good. That just reminds me of Snapcube was playing Resi 2 Remake. And they were doing mods and stuff, and one of her co-hosts, I forget what her name is, but she suggested, what if you could combine gun with another gun, and it was just gun 2, and it was functionally worse in every way because it's just 2 guns duct taped to one another in a way that is more clunky, difficult to use, takes up more inventory space, and also it is just harder to aim. It's just worse in every regard.
Good.
Which is also remarkably fitting. Also, I see you figured out the strat.
Why can't you kick them when they're on the ground?
I don't know. There is a stomp maneuver in Resi 6.
That's 2 games away.
Yeah. Technically 4. No, 3, I think. I think Revelations 1 was after Resi 6.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
It's so good. Also, I was wrong.
Bye!
Resi... Oh, wait, hang on. Resi 6 was October 2012. Revelations was January 2012. So yeah, 4 games between.
Now's a good time to go back to the merchant and upgrade my pistol capacity.
The merchant, I should mention, also shows up in your map, so you'll be able to tell when he comes up ahead. Resi 4 is also one of the single biggest offenders to the music fades out when all the enemies are dead trope. So you're gonna hear a lot of it.
What are you
even in this menu.
Is that all straight?
Also, I would turn the game volume down a little bit at this point.
I already did once, but I'll do it more.
Yeah. That'll be fine, I think. Come back anytime. God, I love him. There was a video that I saw where someone tried beating the game without using the merchant at all. It's difficult. Not because you can't, not because you can't
There you are.
necessarily buy shit or upgrade weapons, but because you also have to keep your inventory very small.
All that money's gonna be burning a hole in their pocket the whole time.
I heard another guy.
There could be someone inside the house.
Oh.
Oh, there he comes.
Also, quick turn, back, and X.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you remembered or not.
There you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's climbing up behind you.
We just called him out.
Yeah. Well, that's why I pointed out the quick turn thing.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, sometimes the knife is a little finicky. Also, a remarkably valid strategy is to stand at the top of a ladder and just knife anyone that's climbing up. They will always fall and eat shit. And they will eventually die. It's great.
Oh, that's brilliant. God damn, this music's loud.
Oh yeah, it's really annoying. Flash grenade. There's probably a dude that's just a little bit further up ahead that hasn't properly spotted you, so you could probably hit him with the handgun.
There you are.
Oh, he's up top. They always fall off the roof and eat shit, asshole. Oh, there's a bunch of people still up there. I thought you'd whittle them down a little more.
Oh.
Ah. Lost in a little village. Ow.
Whole Resident Evil village.
That's the last of my egg. Nice. Did you use some ammo?
Nice.
Oh god!
Knife. Yeah. Oh fuck. Kick.
Oops.
Woo. Kick. I love when they just wander towards you without a head for a little bit. Kick!
Oh, I don't know, but it's somewhat unsettling.
Oh yeah, it's gross, and I hate it, but I love it, because it's great. It makes no sense.
Fuck, 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 fuck! Ah! I'm out of healing, too.
Eat his mother.
You have one green herb. It's better than nothing. Also, big thing that annoys me about this game, if you want to use grenades, you have to go into your menu, equip it, throw it, and then go back and switch back to your gun. One of the easily the biggest.
Annihilated that guy.
Oh yeah.
Didn't make it to the ground.
The enemies in this game, when they fall hard. They eat shit. It's so satisfying. As far as I'm recalling from when we played Resi 5, I honestly think that the enemies did pretty much the same thing. Like the combat in that game is just as satisfying here. If anything, it's more so because there's less killing the pace with going into your inventory. But this game has also got just so much stupid shit you can do.
Bye.
The headshots in this game are second to only Resi 2. Well, and 3 Remake. Those kind of things.
I see healing on that
But,
roof.
like-
I want it.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it weird that enemies in this game, a single-player game, still just walk around after you shoot their heads off. Whereas in this game it's intentional, whereas in Resi 5 it was because of the fucking Wi-Fi caves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! Also, he just died from that.
Wow.
He fell like 5 feet. Come on, dude.
Where the fuck is the last guy?
I strongly suspect there's more than one last guy. Because the last time we thought
right
that...
there. There's just those two. There's the same two. There was the dude up on top of that ladder up there, and then there was the dude on the roof.
Nice shot.
He's still not dead, really? That looked like way more of an intense fall.
There we go.
Oh, it's a
more
green
healing.
light. Yes.
And the music is still going.
God fucking damn it. I think the other guy is still is around that area, so I would just go pick up the herb and then just kill the rest of the dudes and then sweep for items.
So this one's a more kill every enemy kind of game.
Oh yeah, 100%. It is action above horror. I will still say every Resident Evil game has had an action element to it before now. But this game is action first, horror second.
There you are. Down you go.
It does still have some pretty solid horror elements to them. Like just
what?
Like just
No,
like
I'm
body
waiting for
horror,
him to stand up
especially.
so that I can... Aw.
Kneecap him again.
There we go. There we go.
Oh! God, the way they land
finally.
is something else.
Thank God.
Yeah, normally this game kind of expects you to just go for all the enemies first rather than exploring and grabbing shit, but sometimes it really is just like, oh, I'm bleeding out, and if I go out there to kill them, I'll die. So you have to kind of deal with the music as you're scrounging for scraps.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Nice.
It is perfect shooting spot.
Okay, so I haven't gone up there.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need to sweep for items because you gotta find the other half of the medallion. Also, small
money.
annoyance I have with the game, it is a little annoying to find what lockers and cabinets you can open.
Yes.
Yellow. I'll admit I'm pretty sure I did not open either of these lockers because I didn't realize for a while that you could do that because they are just so innocuous, and a lot of the time the textures in this game are just kind of muddy. And a lot of that just comes with age.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, there's an incredible mod being worked on by fans. I forget what the exact name of it is, but it's a very, very well-known mod called the Resident HD. They're basically rehauling, retexturing every single thing by finding real-life photographs.
Oh.
You are an idiot.
I am an idiot.
I was about to say, please tell me that's a joke. Yeah.
I was curious.
I mean, I don't blame you. I probably would have tried that as well at one point.
They really want me to have the rifle at this point, huh?
Oh, yeah. So, this game, I personally really do not like using sniping weapons in shooter games, especially in a game like this where you don't have any gyro, like in Splatoon, where even then I don't like using the chargers and stuff. But in this game, there are a couple situations where it is very nice to have, and by the end of the game,
this was one of them, but I made it through with pistol.
Oh, yeah. Oh, same. I did not buy the rifle until much later, but when I did, it was at points where where it was very worthwhile.
What are you buying?
Yes, this is the upgrade menu. If you wanted to buy the rifle, you would want to do it on the other screen. But personally, I would upgrade your inventory base before buying the rifle, because otherwise
Yeah.
it'll get really cramped.
I don't think you have enough to do both.
Don't have enough to get this even.
Definitely not.
What are you saying?
Not enough cash, stranger. I honestly just sold any of the rifle ammo that I found until I bought the rifle ammo. And by the time that I hit the end of the game, I was like, it was a good ride, but I don't need this thing anymore, and I ended up selling the rifle. But that's the glorious thing about this game, is that you can just buy and sell weapons at will. The downside is that if you upgrade things and then sell them, the weapon you buy back does not have those upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
But when you
figured as
upgrade a
much.
weapon, but on the upside, when you upgrade a weapon and then sell it, it does sell for more. So
So does he unupgrade the weapon or just sell you a totally different one?
I imagine he sells you a different one, or he just pops the upgrades off. Because we've determined Joe Kendo, the way that he and pretty much every weapon salesman in this game, all of their weapons operate on Nerf gun logic, where attachments can be added and removed as we please.
Uh-huh.
And so I imagine it'd be relatively simple for him to just pop off the attachments and then hand you the original and just be like, "Here, take it back. I don't want this shit. It's Nerf for nothing, mate. It's Nerf for nothing, stranger."
I've only ever seen one commercial in my entire life that used that motto, except
Really?
Yeah, except the thing is, it cut off partway through, so
it's Nerf.
It's Nerf, and then a couple more shots of the montage, and then the commercial ended.
Great.
They had one job and they fucked it up.
It confused the heck out of me because the inflection made it sound like there was more to the motto, but that was all they gave us.
See, what that just reminds me of is EA. EA. Or just E.
Yeah.
E.
And bingo.
Board.
What's his name? Oh. Horrible job, everyone.
Thank you. I try.
I always love things where it's just like everyone takes the joke in a completely different direction, and then it just concludes with terrible job. Good work. That's why you're the best.
Ooh, shiny.
Piece of candy.
I want that.
Oh yeah, all the treasures in this game look very tempting.
Expensive.
Oh yeah, it very much is.
All the treasures of this world are mine.
For a nominal fee.
Bye.
Hang on.
Oh my god!
Agarrelo means grab him, and yeah, I think I already got the other one. I would definitely recommend trying to get some of the dick shots with the handgun, so you can pull off the kicks and stuff, because that saves so much ammo. Because hot damn,
Not very sporting though.
I don't know about you, but personally, suplex is a great sport maneuver.
Ah.
But also, desperate times call for desperate shotguns.
Mm-hmm.
And you do have a good chunk of shotgun ammo, so you're probably good to do either.
There we go, that's the ammo.
And honestly, when it comes to using the handgun for the precise, like, body shots, in it is not super consistent, but it was
Wish you could
still
strafe.
fun enough that I would just take a shot and just go for it. Just run at them and hope I had the thing. And if I didn't, I'd try knifing him or just take damage.
Oh, right. I bought this for a reason.
You live and you learn. Hey, that first aid spray looks an awful lot like a grenade.
Oh!
Yeah! Oh!
Oh!
I believe some of them are not quite dead, but yeah, I think you got the 4 that were back there initially.
Quadruple kill.
Second window.
So what were you saying about? Did you say I missed something?
No, I was. No, you can keep moving forward. I was saying that there were some guys that you had got eliminated because the music hadn't stopped. Also, you may notice some.
Yeah, the bear
some very-
traps.
Yeah.
Wait.
Those
Oh
cannons
my
will get
God!
you.
Really?
I don't know how they managed to overstep them. They do not get hurt by them explicitly, but you can set them off by swiping at them with your knife. But do not get caught in them, because it does a disgusting amount of damage. Also, yeah, the knife sends them flying sometimes. I don't know why. I just roll with it. There's
No!
one, like, yeah. There was one, like, right by your foot. And by taking out your knife and trying to look down, it apparently moved you into the hitbox. Open.
Nice. I need that.
Who put the handgun ammo in the stove?
Keep hearing stories about people who put, who store weapons and ammo in their oven. And it turns out about as well as you would expect.
Yeah, I'm fucking Jesus. Also, if possible, sometimes you can shoot the sides and shit that they throw at you. You can shoot it out of the air.
Of course, it's easier with the shotgun.
Oh yeah, with the shotgun it's way easier. Ooh, egg! No. My disappointment is immeasurable. It's only a thing that will bring me money. Not an egg.
Aw, money? But I wanted an egg!
Money can be used for goods and services. Or money can be used to buy many egg. Also, this water is strangely satisfying. Mario Sunshine water. Also, another downside of this game being ported up so many times, it becomes exceptionally obvious what objects you can interact with. Like something in the previous room that you just barely missed. Yeah, there's 2 treasures. Those are the little stars.
Ah, there we go. Boy, it's cramped. I don't like the camera.
Oh yeah, no, that's something that Resi 5 also kind of fixed. This game also has really weird... It does the Dragon Ball Z orange bricks thing, where where they sort of fake widescreen by just kind of zooming it in and cropping off the top and bottom.
Oh, oh god, I hate that.
Yeah, it really bugs me. It happened in the FMV a little bit. Also, is this just your PS4 settings, or did the game just kind of zoom in on the stream feed?
Eh? Did it?
Look at the stream. There's like a big black border around it.
Oh, yeah, that's how it's on the... It is on the TV.
Okay. Because I didn't have it like that on my TV, and I was wondering if that was just a setting on your PS4 or in...
Could be. I'll have to look at it after we're done.
It's weird. There's a lot of things that crop up with this game when porting it up, but pretty much every version of this game is a good version of the game. And honestly, I'm kind of the opinion that the Wii version is a little too easy as a result of how easy the
Precise
aiming
it
is.
is.
Yeah, and this game is kind of balanced around having the weird controls.
Oops.
You can easily
No.
go right back down.
Oh, fishes.
Fish. Second best item in this game is fish. The best item is egg. Shoot.
Oh
You
my
can also
god.
knife, I believe. Knife. It's like shooting fish in a barrel with a knife.
Oh, it's big.
This is full healing.
Oh! He's just
They are
eating
edible.
them raw!
Okay, no, I'm gonna request you do something in your item inventory after you get these fish. I love the splash sound effect. It's so aggressive. Yeah.
I think that's all of them. Oh, nope.
Nope. Get back here, bitch. Alright, now in your inventory.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, they're very bulky. They're big. Take the move things away from your gun, like take the handgun ammo and the flash grenade and just move them away. Alright, and just move the flash grenade.
Nowhere to
And
move
swap
it
it
to.
with one of the fish.
Oh.
And now turn the fish upside down. Now put it in front of the gun. Other way. No. Facing the gun.
Oh. Okay. I see.
That's it.
I see.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
That's a joke.
Thank you.
Gun. Fish gun. Arranging the fish weirdly is easily my favorite thing about this stupid inventory.
There we go.
And with that, I am done micromanaging your inventory. Just those two visual gags of the gun being upside down and the fish being at point blank. You don't even have to keep those. I don't care. I just like those. They make me chuckle. Another shitty pearl necklace.
Nope, that's a brass pocket watch.
It stinks here too.
Everything stinks.
This game stinks.
No, that's Earthbound.
Wait, fuck, fucking, there. I was gonna say, this game stinks, and then do the thing, but more appropriately for Earthbound, it would be, this game stinks! Months and months of silence as the game sells nothing.
Alas.
Chunk. The bear traps, even though they are very annoying, they...
hey.
Ooh. Just about walked right into that.
Oh?
Ooh. Large crystal ball.
Oops.
Do you think that was the same shadowy mechanism that the bakers used in their house?
Oh, it could be. I just did that by complete accident.
Did you see the symbol on the door?
Yeah, I
You'll
knew
see it a lot.
I recognized the symbol. I just wasn't entirely sure what the puzzle was supposed to be doing.
Oh, yeah. Just call this Amnesia, the Dark Descent, because we're opening up every drawer to grab every fucking item.
0 insignia.
And I am asking Jason Nesevil to mod me.
Ah. As instructed by Lord Sadler, I have the agent in confinement, alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I would, however, think he'd keep them separate, not confine them together as has been ordered. I don't expect Luis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit more complicated. If, for some reason, an unknown third party is involved, I don't think they'd let a chance like this slip by. But maybe it's all Lord Sadler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that this third party will surface, if they even exist, that is. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already amongst us, then our plans could be ruined. I guess the Lord thinks it's worth the risk if we are able to stop whatever conspiracy is at work. At any rate, it's the Lord's call. We will trust his judgment, as always.
So that was the chief's notes. I wonder where he is.
You. You!
Oh, there he is.
It's a good time to come back.
It's Mr. Zed.
It's Senor Zed, actually.
Oh, of course. My mistake.
Technically, that's
Carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
That doesn't sound like what he did when you were reading that note.
What? Same blood.
So, to translate what those guys were saying in the background during that cutscene, there's a rumor that there's a foreigner among us. Our chief will take care of the rat. His La Plaga is much better than ours.
Las
They're
Plagas!
right. Well, that's the thing, is that in that particular sentence, it's not even grammatically correct. They say La Plaga, not Las... his his Plaga, or whatever. It's weird.
Apparently,
It's probably supposed to be the
there's a
singular
religious
versus the
cult
plural.
group involved.
Oh, yeah.
They're called the Los Illuminados.
This also annoys me.
Illuminados.
I'll explain in a sec.
That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
So this is what I'd like to call the Angels problem. The Los Angeles Angels visit the La Brea Tar Pits. The Angels visit the Tar Pits. For both two of the most important things in this game, Las Plagas, meaning the parasites or the plague, which is the thing that they are infected with, and Los Illuminados, the illuminated or enlightened.
The Illuminati?
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
No, I think that's actually exactly the joke.
Yeah, that is exactly what they were going for. But for both of those, they are constantly referred to as the Las Plagas or the Los Illuminados or something.
Oh, yeah, that would annoy
And
me.
there are a handful of moments where they don't do it like that, but they're the minority, and that frustrates me to no end. Especially because it doesn't take that much knowledge of Spanish to know that that's incorrect.
Okay. I think I'm going to call it there for now. We finished one game and got pretty good progress in another, which I'm really starting to like so far.
I love this game as well. It'll probably take me another playthrough or two to really cement how I feel about it. but I might play along with this as you do on the bonus difficulty.
Whoa.
Las Supagas. Actually, hold on. Google translate Spanish to English to Spanish. No, yep.
It was the Los Supagas.
It was La Sopa.
So the soap?
Great.
Spanish for soup in English is sopa in Spanish.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, that sounds about what it was in the
Those
Spanish class.
Supagas. Correct. Also, yeah. So there's a bit. The Nemesis parasite. Actually,
related to
if
Las
you wanna-
Plagas?
Yes, perhaps. But Las Plagas and Ouroboros are also very closely related.
That makes sense.
Because a certain someone in sunglasses and with a matrix coat and all that may have gotten access to Las Plagas and went after his own variation. But we'll discover more of that lore later, because there's a Resi 4, despite still being very action focused, still has tons of lore, and it's distributed a little weirdly. And I think the little documents work better in this game than they do in Resi 5, because when it's a single player game, you can take the time to read them on your own, but in a multiplayer game, it kills the pace a lot. Like that one bit when I was reading a document in a tent and you were just like aiming your gun at me over and over again as I read it. That is endlessly entertaining to me. And while that lore is good lore, god dang, it kills the pace of a multiplayer game.
Anyway,
surprisingly, I think there are absolutely no documents like that in Resi 6.
Yeah, they learned their lesson. Anyway, thank you for joining me in this game, and we will see you next time with the next episode of Resi 4. Although, what do we got in the meantime? We do have something planned in the meantime, don't we?
Yes, we do. Dubby?
Yeah.
That's your cue to explain what it is.
Unless you don't want to.
Yeah. I'm going to be starting Professor Layton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Layton in the Curious Village.
When are we planning to do it again?
The plan was
Saturday.
this weekend.
Yeah, sometimes this weekend.
Yeah. I can kind of tell you're very sleepy. Go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, go have a nice sleep.
Yeah, there's a reason that we're doing it on Saturday afternoon when it is a reasonable hour for Dubby.
Time zones, you know?
All right. But until then, good night, everyone.
Good night.